Salutations, did he come in? Greetings and welcome to Ask That Mizzou Playboy with the Glasses.
It's a beautiful day in the neighborhood. A beautiful day in the neighborhood. Would he be mine? Could he be mine?
That's a very good question. And the answer is fuck you! You think that you come into my house, take all my stuff, and consider me your neighbor? No! No! You have to wipe your ass first. Now that that's out of the way, go to hell! I love our talks. Yes.
If you had your choice, which girl would you take to Paris and Eiffel Tower with me?
Tough choice. Any girl you say? I would probably have to go with... Ooh, that's a difficult one. Give me, Ashley Tisdale. With guacamole. Yes.
She likes to try though.
Did your mom breastfeed?
She not only breastfeed, she breastfeeded the cow. How else would she have known how to breastfeed?
Did she do it in public?
She did it all over the globe. With guacamole. Yes.
How many people did she breastfeed?
The number varies. Some say billions, others say gazillions. I say trillions. Either way, it's a lot. Yes.
Do you always masturbate to the Victoria's Secret?
Oh, are you kidding me? There's a reason why I'm that playboy. I am absolutely fond with the Victoria's Secret fashion show. It is my most favorite time of the year. Consider it my Christmas. Yes.
Do you like the Mary Jane? You know, smoke that magic dragon?
Mary Jane is fucking hot as hell. So absolutely, I love doing it with Mary Jane. With guacamole.
Are you a pothead then?
I am not a pothead. What I am is a playboy. A playboy that is absolutely determined to get the woman of my dreams. Yes.
So that means you're a poonhead.
Whatever. Just move on.
How much head have you got?
What was that question?
How much head have you got?
A lot. Just a lot.
How big were their mouths?
The mouths varied. Some were pretty small, like you know, Asians have tiny everything. And then there are those with wide loads. So again, they vary. With guacamole, yes.
How do you incorporate the guacamole into these mouths?
Well, it's very simple. You take a scoopful and rub it around their mouth, and then you rub it in their mouth, and you know that little uvula? You rub it there too. Now I know what you're thinking. What would you do with a uvula? Well, that's easy. You go in there and you stroke it like you would any other body part. Yes.
And don't you mouth off to me or I'm gonna slap you right in your penis.
So, speaking of that, did Jerry Sandusky ever get a hold of you?
No, he didn't, because I absolutely fucking hate anything from Illinois.
Where did Michael Jackson touch you at?
He touched me in the chest. Just the chest. In fact, he moonwalked all over my chest while I was passed out one night.
Was he trying to move from your chest pubes all the way down to your ball fro?
It's tough to say because I was completely knocked out by his drug at the time. So I'm gonna assume he did. With guacamole.
Wait, hold on. So that means you got raped. Did you get raped?
What difference does it make? The fact of the matter is he moonwalked on my chest. Who else can make that claim?
Alright.
Oh, guys.
All right.
We gotta call the police about this or something. But keep going.
Do you like your pasta dry or wet?
Why would I want my pasta dry? It's easy. Wet. Because, well, pasta's not good when it's dry. I don't have to go into any detail with that. So let's move on.
I hope we're talking about pasta, not pussy.
So, how far can you shove that pipe down your throat you got?
About as far as you can put your dick into someone's vagina. Really, really far up. Like, for instance, you put this thing up and... That's what I come for!
Do you always take things in the ass?
Not usually. Sometimes it's the ass, other times it's the mouth.
So do you like filling your own void?
I not only fill my own void, I fill other voids in the world as well. But we've already gone into that plenty of times.
Okay,
so let's move on.
Different subject.
So you swing both ways?
Like a swing set. Yes.
What's the difference between a black man and a park bench?
it's not really that much of a difference because a black man is a black man and a park bench is a park bench. A man can sit on a bench, but I don't really see much difference in that.
How is the gay nugget porn that we found on your phone?
How did you find my nugget porn? I guess I must be the leprechaun then. You must have kicked my ass and enjoyed that nugget porn. How often was that?
That was really good, actually.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, then I should consider another scavenger
Do you
hunt.
know a nugget? I could get.
There's like a big nugget,
Yeah.
you know, in San Francisco.
Well,
You
is that
go
where they're
mining
at?
for nuggets in San Francisco because the 49ers are so god-awful nowadays.
Do they hide them at McDonald's?
Not only at McDonald's, but hard to believe it, Burger King too. And all these other fast food restaurants. Yeah, I know, I'm as shocked as you are. I would have thought it'd been just McDonald's, but apparently every other restaurant does it too. And with guacamole, yes.
So you never answered my question from the first video. Do you want to sniff this bush?
Absolutely not.
Oh.
So, who would you marry, fuck, kill? If it was someone in this room. You had to pick the people in the room.
Oh boy, that's a question I do not want to answer.
Okay, fine. Someone in the
And
friends
don't
room.
you mouth off to me or I'm gonna slap you right in your penis.
Fine.
Yeah!
Fuck one, marry one, kill one,
Go.
go.
Anyone in the
I
room?
would fuck Katie, I would marry Alexis, and I would totally kill.
You can be guys too, you know.
Yeah.
Fine, then I'll kill Flamer.
Oh, I don't like that. Who's your favorite racquetball player?
Favorite racquetball player? I've never seen racquetball.
What?
But you know what my favorite tennis player is? Maria Sharapova. Maria Sharapova is so fucking hot, I would totally bang it with her. And Victoria Azarenka. And if there's a threesome possible, put Serena Williams into the mix as well.
Oh. So you like
BBW.
Did
So
that
would,
ABC
you
too?
do, so would you do an Eiffel Tower with Maria Sharapova and Rafael Nadal?
What about
With
Venus?
guacamole.
What about
Yes.
Venus and Serena Williams? Would you do them both? Same
Not only
time?
would I do them both, I would do them with guacamole. Yes.
So,
Have you ever done cocaine?
Nope.
What about acid?
Never done that.
shrooms?
Never.
Please explain a working vagina
A working vagina, well,
in detail.
Every part.
well, it's simple. It's a vagina that works. Now, here's how I will
You're the
elaborate.
Playboy. You should know how a vagina works.
Now, here's how I would elaborate. Let me elaborate before you move on with the next question, please. Okay, so obviously a working vagina is a vagina working, but here's how it works. Picture me as a woman. Here's me. Here's my vagina. This is the vagina in work. Stick a penis in here, and that's your working vagina.
How do you play with a clit?
A clit? I don't know about that, but I do know how to play with a clitoris. With guacamole.
Wait,
Slang for clitoris.
So-
I hope you know that, right?
how do you find the vagina opening? Because sometimes I get that confused with the butthole.
I sometimes think.
And the girls don't like that, yeah.
Well, I think it's pretty clear. The vagina is usually at the front because you know where a male with the penis, that's where the woman is with the vagina. So it's so simple. Even a caveman can figure that out.
So you say usually, does that mean occasionally they're switched?
Do you ever get
It could happen. If you run into some mutant girl, the vagina could be in any other place. In which case, I pray for your soul that you find
Would
it.
you do this mutant girl?
Absolutely not. I would never do a
But
mutant
you're a
girl.
Playboy. You're supposed to do every girl in the world.
Just because I'm a playboy doesn't mean I can do it with every
You do
girl in
nugget
the
porn,
world.
but you don't do the fucked up girl?
So, have you ever gotten two in the pink and one in the stink?
I have no idea what the hell you're talking about. So let's move on.
So I've noticed the music is kind of speeding up tempo. How's the blood flow going to your dick?
Oh, that blood usually picks up the pace whenever the music does. And so then I go.
It's going fast.
How big's
Trying
your
to sound like a monkey.
How big's your chub?
About as big as a gorilla. Yes.
How can you choke on a chode? Chode.
With guacamole. Yes.
Have you ever put guacamole on your dick?
Never!
Why not?
Because it's just not proper.
You use sandpaper, why not use guacamole?
Sandpaper and guacamole are two different things. The sandpaper is used to smooth out my you-know-what. The guacamole only makes it disgusting and gross. And that kind of detracts the woman from me. So I would never do that.
Would you ever use a sandpaper condom on a lady?
Oh, you better believe it. Because not only would my you-know-what be silky and smooth, so would their you-know-what.
He beats the pussy up.
Beat the pussy up.
Well, what character are you gonna rip off after that? Ask that guy with the glasses.
I don't think I'll be ripping off any other characters in the near future. So let's move on.
Have you gotten a letter from his lawyer saying you're sued for stealing all of his characters?
No, because clearly there are other people that do this stuff too, you know.
If you had to say something to Disney about suing you for copyright infringement, what would you say?
I would say Disney is a fucking Jew hater and he does not fit in with the system.
He?
Is this hate speech? Have you got into hate speech with Jew haters?
Fuck Disney! Disney hates Jews and he should be ashamed of himself.
999.
I hope Disney's rotting in hell.
No, this can't go on YouTube anymore. If the Europeans do anything besides soccer,
What an insensitive question! No! This is thatMizzou Playboy with the glasses saying there's no such thing as a dumb question, but there are insensitive ones, you asshole!